to go into farming. So I'm talking to you, Emmanuel Uduaghan. Despite the fact that you're a graduate and you are now forced to reckon with in poultry farming, what motivated you in this enterprise, and what is your advice to anybody entering into poultry farming?
Thank you very much. All protocols duly observed. My name is Emmanuel Uduaghan, CEO Noel Clinton's farm, located in Ogwashiku, Delta State. I came back to Delta State from Lagos, and I saw that going into agriculture is the best thing that can happen to a youth from my own perspective. I asked God I needed a birthday gift that very year, 2012, and God told me that I should read from Genesis. As I was reading the Bible, he said to me that Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob were farmers, and he multiplied their cattle. I was wondering, I can't do cattle, and God said poultry. I went for training, I learned a lot, and I started. When I started, initially I was running around looking for loans. I wanted to start very big, you know, and make people that are working feel like, you know, I got something too. But I discovered that nobody is going to give loan to a starter. They need to see what you are doing, believe in what you are doing before they can give you their funds. In short, they'll tell you counterpart fund. That means you must have already been in business. So I told myself I was going to start something small. I started with 100 beds behind my house, laying beds. Before I knew it, they started producing. And today, I have more than 1,000 laying beds with about 200 broilers, which will be due by Christmas. Now, my advice to youth out there is agriculture is the best thing that can happen to you because they can't stop eating. We all eat every day. We ate before we came here, and we'll still eat after we leave here. So feeding is something everybody needs every day. And once you key into it, you know your place in agriculture, you will find out that you will move smoothly. God would always make provisions for a vision he gives to you. So whenever you find your place in agriculture, be it poultry, fishery, any part of agriculture, be the best there. I've also discovered that the world will come looking for you if you develop yourself, develop your business, believe in what you are doing. Nobody will believe in you except you believe in yourself. And the government, I must assure you, is doing this to encourage us. From my personal point of view, I have vowed that I will not let the government down. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. That is a wonderful advice to all our youths out there. There is something in you. Search and bring it out and let the world appreciate it. And I come to you, Mr. Victor Uduaghan. You are very well known everywhere about the palm oil, and you have a special flair for Nigerian oil. So what are the prospects of palm oil in Nigeria?
I said, my name is Victor Uduaghan. I like Delta State and Nigeria as a whole because our soil is very good. I'm the chairman of a palm oil. Our raw materials are around you, your backyard front. It is coming ornamental. Our raw material, which is the palm oil, palm trees. Plant 6 years, you start packing money. I call that tree Naira tree. For me, I'm the chairman of a palm oil. I've gone around sensitizing the farmers. Let us come together for better bargaining so as to have enough capital so that you can get oil, get money, and go on with your business. So my advice to my people is work hard. The sky is your limit. You need to, with the help of the microfinance company that have come to us, we discussed getting materials, because the problem of our young ones coming in, they say the tendon is much. That is the heart. But these people advise, when I use locally fabricated materials to roll out this oil. We're importing oil outside, commerce are coming up. The companies, the Delta State company, Delta State Microfinance has been coming to aid us. So my brothers and sisters, let all palm oil farmers come together so that we're able to challenge the Malaysia that took palm oil from NIFO many years ago. They now bring oil here and beat down our price. It's not nice a story. So please, our farmers, work hard for the sustainability of the oil mill, plant more trees, produce more. there's money in palm oil. Roll out so don't be idle. An idle man's brain is the devil's workshop. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Onyago, for that wonderful presentation. And very soon, our palm oil will take its rightful position. And with that, I come to Roots. You are a wonderful hat-making person, and you have not just made for domestic and few use, you also train people in hat-making. So how have you been training lots of people in hat-making and bead-making? And how do you source your material, and what are the prospects in this business?
Thank you very much. Before I go into the source of how I got my raw material, I would really like to very immensely appreciate our own amiable governor, Dr. Emmanuel Uduaghan. He is people-oriented and a grassroots person, and also our dynamic and erudite commissioner, the engine room of microcredits in Delta State program. Thank you very much. Now, the raw material I use in making my hats, they are truly foreign. Ceramics, straw hats, our crochets, and others. But some of our beads I also make locally here through some chemicals. I don't produce the beads, but we have even some of our clients out there that produce the bead. Then we design, string them, like what I'm putting on now. We can get these glass beads in Lagos produced. Just string them, design them. You see yourself looking different from others. As for training people, by the grace of God, I've been able to train people even for National Direct Labor Agency. There was a time they saw my work, they were interested, and they brought some clients for me to train for them. Then, on the prospect of this business, you know, this business is very lucrative in that every woman use hats, even the beads. Today you see the men, some wearing them on the neck, some even on their hands. And the ladies, when they go to church on Sunday, everybody puts on hair gear, and it makes them look gorgeous, make them look royal, especially when they use the hats in combination with the cinnamon bag or shoe. Then outside that, when you are doing this business, the materials are not too costly. But once you get them, you put them together, you sell them. When people see the creativity in what you are doing, they pay for it. So everybody doing this business should be able to feed himself or herself and train their children. I think I have some family people that are into this business, and I've been able to see how they've coped, and this art making have changed their lives. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Ruth. The Delta State is not for us just inside the Delta State. Some of our people that are outside in the northern troubled area, when they are displaced, they tend to come home. We have one among us, Rebecca Zubike Isabo, internally displaced person. He has now come back home at Angala and is now having a farm. And I want her to share with us her farming experience and the experience she will bring from her place, Jos, from the north down to Delta State. Please.
All protocols observed. My name's Rebecca Takopa Azubike Isaba. I'm from Numan, born and raised up in Jos Plateau. Whenever they talk of farming, you cannot write Plateau out, because Plateau has been a vegetable town for Nigeria. When I came back home, before I left Plateau, during the crisis, I want to thank the executive governor of Delta State when he sent some cars to pick the Delta students that are schooling in Unijos. Women and children were opportune to, and they brought them back home. So when I came back home, not long ago, I lost my husband. But That one didn't pull me down.